Some people say it doesn't sound good at all, but for me, I love it. It sounds so great and beautiful, and I don't know, I just love it. The German that I'm going to teach you is the German from Germany. So after you learn this German, and if you go to Switzerland, for example, when you talk to them, they will definitely understand what you're saying, but you won't understand what they say because, like other languages, German has dialects as well. So when you go to Switzerland, you have to ask people a question that will make them speak you in the German dialect from Germany. But at the end of this video, I will teach you a sentence where you can ask Swiss people to speak in High German or German. So I'll teach you that, don't worry about that. By the way, you might ask me if I'm from a German-speaking country. I'm not going to tell you this yet, but I can just tell you that I'm a polyglot, which means I can speak multiple languages. So yes, today I'm going to teach you some German. I'm just going to teach you the very basic, all tourists need kind of useful sentences. Alright then, if you're ready, let's start. The first word that I want to teach you is, of course, this one. Hallo. Hallo. Which means, yes, that's right. This means hello. Hallo. 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 So it's exactly the same as hello. When you meet with some people, you just say hello, and that is it. So let's put this on our board. Perfect. And then the next word is Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Which means good morning. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Yes, English and German, they're like sisters or brothers. They're a bit like each other, yes. So, guten Morgen. Guten means good, and Morgen means morning, so good morning. Guten morning. easy to remember. Yes. What do you think? If you repeat them a few times, which we will, then you will learn them in a minute. Don't worry. I'm going to put guten Abend to our board as well. Yes, now you know for words that you can use to greet people when you visit a German-speaking country. I will take those off and teach you how to say thank you and goodbye. Okay, when you want to thank someone, when you want to say thank you, you just say Dankeschön, Dankeschön, Danke, schön, Dankeschön. That means thank you. And when you want to say you're welcome, then that's is bitte schön, bitte schön. Yeah, I quite like the word bitte. I don't know why, but it just sounds so nice. I don't know, maybe it reminds me bitter chocolate, and I love chocolate. So, Dankeschön, bitteschön, Dankeschön, bitteschön. Is right. Perfect. And when you want to say goodbye, it is, I know it is a little bit long, but if you repeat it a few times, that's going to be really easy to say. So really, no stress. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Wiedersehen. By the way, don't read W's like W in English. Read them like V, not we, but V. So, auf Wiedersehen, not Wiedersehen. Now it is Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Perfect. So this means bye and see you again. Yeah, more like see you again. So when you want to see someone again, then say Auf Wiedersehen. Auf Wiedersehen. Because this means see you soon. See you soon. Great. Auf Wiedersehen. So these words that I just thought they were really the very basic words that you can use to greet someone and say goodbye and like nice wishes. And now I'm going to teach you some sentences for you to communicate with people when you visit a German-speaking country, but in a minimal level. So you can just, talk to them and learn some information about them. The first one is we gates. We gates. We gates. That means how are you? Actually, this is the shorter version. The longer version of saying how are you is wie geht's es dir? Wie geht's es dir? But just because you're a tourist, you don't have to communicate in a great as an answer, you can just say gut. I mean, the longer version is es geht mir gut. Es geht mir gut. But if you just say gut, that's also okay. The person will understand you. So we geht's gut. And if you don't feel good, then you can just say nicht gut. Nicht gut. Wie geht's gut oder nicht gut. Yeah, so that's a very basic thing when you want to ask someone how that person is. So I'm gonna put this on our board, and then let's ask what is your name, which is wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? Wie heißt du? There is a character here that probably you've never seen in your life. That just is double S. That's it. Germans have, Germans have a special character for double S. Wie heißt du? But not all German-speaking countries have this character. For example, in Switzerland, they write S, and S again, rather than using this character. So wie heißt du, which means what is your name? There are formal and informal way of asking someone's name, but just because you're a tourist again, we're going to take the advantage of this, and we're only going to learn the formal way. Okay? So, wie heißt du? And when you want to answer, ich heiße, you will start a sentence like this. Ich heiße. Ich heiße. And then your name. So, wie heißt du? Ich heiße ASMR Sweets. Now it's your turn. I'm going to ask you and you answer. Wie heißt du? Ich heiße. That's it. Perfect. Gut gemacht. Which I said. Well done. Gut gemacht. And when you meet with other tourists, or when you want to ask the person which part of that country comes from, woher kommst du? Where are you from? Woher kommst du? Woher means from where, and kommst, come, and du, you. So, woher kommst du? From where are you coming? So, where are you from? Where are you from? As an answer, ich komme aus, and the name of your country. Let's give some example. Ich komme aus Kanada. Ich komme aus China. China is China. Ich komme aus der Schweiz, from Switzerland. Ich komme aus Deutschland. I'm from Germany. Ich komme aus den USA. I'm from the United States. Ich komme aus Japan. I'm from Japan. Okay, so ich komme aus. So I'm going to ask you this question and answer to me, okay? So, woher kommst du? Ich komme aus. Amazing job. Perfect. Even if you said the name of your country in English, no worries, it is okay. German speaking countries, the level of their English is quite high, so even if you speak in English, they will understand you. Most of people will understand you and they will be able to speak you in English. But of course, why not speak in German, just for a different kind of experience. Okay, let's say you went to a souvenir shop and you liked something and you don't see the price of that item. So how can you ask the price of something? The question is, wie viel kostet das? So how much costs that? How much is that? Wie viel kostet das? Wie viel kostet das? Easy peasy. Okay, you asked this question, wie viel kostet das? And the guy said, or the woman said, es kostet 19 €. You can of course do bargain, but if it's a small shop, don't do it. Let people earn some money. But if you want to do bargain, what you can say is, ich habe nur 10 € dabei, which means, but I have only 10 € with me. So the product is 19 €. That's what the salesperson said. And if you want bargain, you can use this sentence. Ich habe nur 10 € dabei. So I have only just a number, this much euro with me. Ich habe nur Euro dabei. Yeah, this is a sentence for bargain. And does that work? I don't know. It depends how good you're convincing people. And now let's learn the last set of German sentences that I prepared for you. In this set, you will learn how to order in a restaurant, how to pay the bill. So it's all about restaurant words. So the first one is, let's say you went to a restaurant, you looked at the menu, and now you want to order. You'll say, ich hätte gern, which means I would like to have, and here just say the name written in the menu. So ich hätte gern Kartoffelsuppe, which means I want to have potato soup. Or ich hätte gern Gemüse, which is vegetables. Ich hätte gern Schnitzel, like that, yeah. And the last word I think that would be very useful is to say I'm lost, which and some verbs are reflexive, which means you have to use like myself. I lost myself, so, which means I'm lost. But you have to use this mich. But don't worry about that. Just remember this. Just memorize this sentence. Ich habe mich verlaufen. Ich habe mich verlaufen. Verlaufen. Ich habe mich verlaufen. That's it, and then everyone will help you. If you use these words in a German speaking country, you will be definitely okay, and I advise you when you travel somewhere, try to speak in the language of that country, because then it is more fun and it is more experience. And in the beginning of this video, I told you that if you go to, for example, Switzerland, you may not be able to understand what they say because they have a different dialect. I mean, even in Germany, there are different dialects in all country. But in Switzerland, yeah, it might be a bit difficult. For example, in Austria, it also might be difficult for you to understand them. But if you ask them, like, could you please speak in English, they of course will help you. Or you can also ask them, kannst du Hochdeutsch sprechen? So which means, can you speak like German? German. Hi Deutsch. Kannst du bitte Hochdeutsch sprechen? And then they will help you. Yeah. So that is it for today. And I wish you a very, very nice evening or night. I hope you sleep so nice and relaxed, and I hope you've learned something, or you just